gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game. A rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. See if I can go make something happen and get this ball back to my offense.
Backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The gift to the back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Afterburners coming. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Looking for room at the 40. And he's running in the open. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. A little free snap eye candy for the defense. With jet sweep pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football more. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's... classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Heading in the opposite direction. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Still running at the 35. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense.
All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone first, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
Off he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll try to pop the draw. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is in. And here comes the punt team. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took her to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the short completion brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't get a ton of... The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The sure hands, it's Strickland. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if he's going to run it. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6. Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, bro.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the one that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Brown has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Penn State.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.